This is Louis-Nicolas Davout, like Ney, one of Napoleon Bonaparte's most famous marshals. He was nicknamed the Iron Marshal, and you're about to find out why. The year is 1806, and Europe is currently fighting the War of the Fourth Coalition, with Napoleonic France against Britain, Russia, Prussia, Saxony, and Sweden. When Napoleon met the Prussians at the Battle of Jena, he utterly destroyed them, inflicting 10,000 casualties on the Prussians while only taking 5,000 himself. However, unbeknownst to Napoleon, he was not fighting the main Prussian force. In fact, he was fighting the Prussian rearguard. 13 miles away at Auerstedt, the Duke of Brunswick's main Prussian army was about to collide with Davout's corps. Davout, however, did not flee, even though he was outnumbered 2-1. Davout formed a defensive line at the village of Hassenhausen and was able to repel every single Prussian attack. Part of the reason for the sluggish Prussian advance was their old, outdated style of warfare, and eventually during the battle, the Duke of Brunswick, the commander of the army, was shot in the eye, a wound that would prove fatal, and eventually Frederick William III had to take over. Eventually, Davout ordered a counterattack, performing a double envelopment maneuver on the Prussian army. This caused the Prussian army to flee, and the day was won by Davout. Davout took 7,000 casualties, but inflicted twice as many on his enemy. When Napoleon first heard the news, he couldn't believe it, and he responded with disbelief, saying, "Your marshal must be seeing double," a reference to Davout's poor eyesight. However, once it became clear that this was in fact a true event, he said, "Tell that marshal that he, his generals, and his troops have acquired everlasting claims on my gratitude." Because of this great victory, Napoleon awarded Davout with the title of Duke of Auerstedt, and over the next few months, Napoleon would eventually take Berlin and absolutely crush the Prussian army. Frederick the Great, the king that put Prussia on the map, must have been rolling in his grave when he saw these defeats, seeing the country he built being defeated, the country that was supposedly hatched from a cannonball.